Have you heard about Anchor? It's the easiest way to make a podcast, and it's the way I'm making my podcast right now. And it's free. They have creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. And Anchor is going to distribute your podcast to all the major important places you would ever want, like Spotify and Apple and so many more places. And you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything that you need to make a podcast all in one place. I love it. It's so simple. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hello, friends, and welcome to the Intuitive Psychologist Podcast. I'm Lindsay Pandya, and I am a licensed clinical psychologist who's been in the mental health field for over 15 years. I am so grateful to be part of the mental health field, especially since in this day and age, mental health is really coming online as to how important it is to not only have it, but to have the conversations and normalize what many of us all go through. We all, from time to time, and sometimes for far too long, struggle with our mental health. The one piece, though, about mental health that I feel is missing so much is the conversation around spirituality and how important it can be to be tapped into the spiritual side of you to help with your mental health. Thankfully, I feel like in this current climate, people are having a spiritual awakening at an ever-increasing rate, which can be jarring and scary and confusing, and you may even think that you're losing your mind a bit. So my intention with this podcast is to bridge the gap between spirituality and mental health, and I want to bridge the gap through normalizing not only mental illness, mental health issues, but to also normalize typical spiritual awakening symptoms, give you some guidance as to how to manage a spiritual awakening. I bring on guests to help talk about different modalities to connect you in to your spiritual nature. And I want to do all of this with the intention to help you grow and to know that you are not alone and that there's help out there for you. So please join me on this journey through my own self-discovery with mental health problems, with challenging life events, and going through my spiritual awakening and continued spiritual growth. Join me and my friends as we have these interesting and sometimes very difficult conversations, not only about mental health, but also about a spiritual journey. So welcome, friends, and enjoy. Welcome back, my friends, to the Intuitive Psychologist Podcast. I have missed you all so much, and I wanted to do some meditations on this podcast as a way for people to have access to these meditations even when they don't have access to Wi-Fi or internet. This is suggested by my dear friend who shall be named the Pink Rabbit. My dearest friend had this great idea and I loved it. It is something that I love doing. I love doing meditations and often will walk clients through these meditations, and each one is different every time. It's never the same. So these few meditations have been guided through my team. So they get all the credit for whether this is amazing or if it's just like a meh. I mean, they're awesome. So I have faith that this will resonate for many of you. So how I set this up was there is the chakra meditation, which can be very helpful as like a long sort of relaxation, opening up each of the chakra points, energy centers in our body to really help you relax and to calm down, and prepare you for the other meditation or meditations, depending on how many I end up doing. But the hope is that if you're like many of us, we can't just jump right into a meditation and meet our spirit guides or do some crazy fun work or what have you, that we need a lot more prep to do that. So I separated them so that if you need it, you've got it. And if you don't have to, try to forward your way through 30-minute meditation before you get to the part that you want to do. So I highly recommend you do it based on what feels right for you and where you're at. And there's every level of need is appropriate. So you just do what you need to. And when it comes to doing meditations, it's recommended that you are either laying down or sitting up. If your feet can be on the ground, that's great. Especially if you're trying to activate your root chakra in your feet, you might need to gently, rub your feet back and forth to help sort of activate it in a way. So if that's possible, that's great. And if you want to do a walking meditation, that's fine too. I would not be driving or doing anything serious while listening to this in any way. Whatever the typical warnings are before meditation and all that. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. Enjoy your experiences and just know that there are so many different ways to meditate. These aren't the only ones. These are just some guided imagery meditations, and I plan to do some other ones that maybe are not visual only. I do have some on my YouTube channel that are like a body scan and other techniques, but there are so many different ways to meditate. So please, if this doesn't resonate for you, it's no big deal. Just whatever works. What else do I want to say about these meditations? Let me know what your thoughts are, and if there are any specific topics that you would like me to do a meditation on. And then whatever it is, I'll just call upon my spirit team to walk me through and share it with you. So with that, happy travels and enjoy the ride. We shall meet again soon. All right, enjoy these meditations. Take care. Hi, everyone. Today, I would like to do a little meditation to connect you in to your heart space and to feel love, even when you feel down or upset or not very lovable. So this will just be quick. You can take this and extend it longer in your own practice, but I just wanted a quick tap in. So get into a comfortable position. If your feet can be on the ground, that's best. And do me a favor, if your feet are on the ground, just move them back and forth. Just rub them against the ground so that you can feel the bottoms of your feet tingle. And take some deep breaths in through the nose, puffing out that belly, and then out through the mouth. And as you exhale through your mouth, your stomach will go back. And so in through the nose as your belly expands, and out through the mouth. Perfect. Now envision your root chakra at the base of your spine growing to, actually let's do 3 legs. The roots will go down each of your legs, through your calves, down your feet, and into the ground. The third one, you wonder, is coming directly from the spine and going down deep into the earth. So all three will go down through the building you're in, through the foundation, down through the first layer of earth, down through the crust, down all the way as far as your imagination can take you. And when it is down, let it splinter off and really connect deep in the earth. Check in with the width of your roots, and if they are thin, let's just imagine them getting wider. And even wider than that, allowing even more of Earth's energy to flow back up through the roots, into your feet, legs, and feeding in to that root chakra. And as it feeds into the root chakra, we open up and allow the energy to flow up through the sacral chakra, waking that up, that beautiful orange energy, moving up into the solar plexus and that beautiful yellow energy, waking it up. It travels up further into the heart chakra, the green energy, waking that up. And it keeps traveling up to the throat chakra, the beautiful blue energy, which then travels up even further into the third eye chakra, that beautiful indigo energy, all the way to the crown chakra, that beautiful purple violet energy waking up the crown. And envision that this tube too is wide. And so the flowing energy from earth comes in easily, all the way up through your body. And envision it spurting out from the crown chakra, this beautiful earth energy. And as it shoots up from the crown chakra, it engulfs you into a beautiful, safe, bubbly cocoon. Perfect. Beautiful white energy from the earth, traveling up your body, out your crown chakra, and enveloping your energetic body with beautiful, loving energy. And since the crown chakra is open, let's invite warm, loving energy from the universe to also filter in. So as we have energy flowing up, we also have energy flowing down. This beautiful cycle, in and out, in and out. Wonderful. Place your hands on your heart, where your heart chakra is. Our hands, our palms are extensions of our heart chakra. So when we place them on our hearts, we are filling our heart even more full with love. And feel this flow of energy now into your heart. Feel the love from above and below, circling, swirling, filling your body. You are loved. You are so loved. Your team is always with you. They are always holding you. Don't forget to breathe. Feel and receive. Let this flow. There is no force. And feel the cosmic hug. The warm embrace from loving energy holding you, protecting you. Ask yourself simply, what is one kind and loving thing that I can do for myself today? And allow this message to flow to your heart, to give you the energy and drive to want to do this one small and kind gesture of love for yourself. Let's give thanks to our higher self, to our loving spirit team, to Mother Earth, to Father Sky, universe, God, source, whatever you call, the infinite wisdom, the infinite love. Thank you. Thank you for this warm, loving embrace. And may I carry this feeling with me throughout the rest of my day. And when you're ready, open your eyes, wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, and come back. And remember that this feeling is with you always. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for listening to this podcast. It really means the world to me. And if you find this information and content useful, please go rate and review the podcast and share it with anyone that you think might also benefit from this content. On Instagram, my handle is theintuitivepsychologist111, all underscore. And on there you will see I've got inspirational messages to share. And on Wednesdays at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, I will go on and either do a live guided meditation or present a specific topic ahead of time. You can submit your questions and I will answer them live along with any questions that you have on the live chat. So that's been a really fun place to get a lot of interaction from my listeners and followers. If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, topic ideas, guests you'd like to return, please feel free to email me. My email is intuitive.psych.111@gmail.com. So that is intuitive.psych, which is spelled psych.111@gmail.com. If you're looking to work with me and you would like to have some assistance during the early stages of a spiritual awakening or any sort of early stages of coming into your spirituality, please feel free to look at my website. My website is intuitivepsych.com, intuitivepsych.com, and you can book a free 30-minute consultation to let me know what you're looking for and make sure that I am the best person to help you out. If you're in California and you're looking for spiritual therapy, feel free to also email me at the same email, intuitive.psych.111@gmail.com. And again, you will get a free 30-minute consultation to see if your mental health needs and my services are a good fit. So, again, thank you all so much for your support, your interactions, and just moving the conversation forward and continuing to give back in any way that you can. Not just for me, but just for everybody out there. Don't forget, folks, you are the light.